Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look and see who's coming towards you in regards to love, romance, and relationships for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oracle of Love for singles, who's coming towards Capricorn. Oracle of Love for Capricorn. Okay, the High Priestess, beautiful energy. This is someone that's quite spiritual and mystical. I feel like this person is going to come into your life in a very big and a very special way. This is from first impressions. I think first impressions are big, are bold. It's a very memorable moment. I feel like there's a massive reveal around this person with the High Priestess. I feel like there's big news or there's a reveal happening around this person now, but I honestly feel that they're quite spiritual or mystical. They could be into astrology, they could be into religion. I feel like they follow very enlightened people or very successful people. So whether they've attained material wealth and success in their life, like a life guru, a life coach, they could even be an entrepreneur, or they follow one of these people. Again, it could be a religious leader, it could be an ancient scripture, it could be a religious text. I feel like they follow and they try and lead a very righteous life because of this with the High Priestess here. They're wise beyond their years, so they may be younger, they may be older, Capricorn. I feel as though they're very wise. They're quite intellectual. The owl is here, so they're very, very observant and they have very good attention to detail. I feel like they're always observing everything, the world around them. I think they're a bit of a dreamer, or they like to fantasize, or maybe they source inspiration from the world around them. So they could be involved in some sort of creative works. The High Priestess is honestly linked to something or someone with a very specialized field of knowledge. So they could be an academic, they could be a writer, they could be a creator. But I feel as though they source inspiration from the world around them with the High Priestess here. Sometimes she is seen as someone pregnant. You can see the pomegranate fruit up the top here. There we go. So sometimes she can be seen as symbolic of children or birth or fertility. So for some, this person could be could already have children, would make a very good mother or a very good father. They're very maternal or paternal, or they work directly with children or birth or creation or something like this with the High Priestess here. Okay, the Magician, Aries energy coming through with the Magician here. I feel like they are a very free spirit. It's almost like they go wherever the wind takes them. If something is calling them in life, they're going to pursue it, hell or high water, with the Magician card here. They have a lot of wonderful changes happening around them with the Magician energy. I feel like they're involved in creation or alchemy in some regard here. I feel they have a lot of life goals. There's a lot of things that are taking flight for them right now. So literally it could be that they're a traveler and they're taking flight. They're coming from abroad, so they may be foreign. But honestly, I feel as though a creative venture, a creative pursuit, or their talents are taking flight. I feel like if they have a hidden ability or a hidden talent, I feel like it's coming to the surface here and it's finally taking off for them. So some of them are landing their big break career-wise or through spirituality. This could be spiritual enlightenment as well. So far, I feel like they have had a lot of fleeting relationships, nothing really long-term. I don't think they've ever been involved in a very serious long-term relationship before. With the Magician card, this can often indicate quite a fleeting presence when it comes to relationships. So nothing that's really tied them down or anything that's really swept them off their feet with the Magician card here. But they could be quite high-spirited, they could be quite adventurous, or they could be under the sign of an Aries here as well. Okay, Nine of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here with the Nine of Wands. This is defensive energy. I feel as though this person has had a bad experience in love and as a result is very closed off to love. I feel like they're very defensive to finding love or finding the real deal. I almost believe that they're not, they don't believe it's ever going to happen to them with the Nine of Wands. You know, but I think you're going to come into their life and it's going to be a big reveal. Suddenly all will be revealed that love is possible, and it could be it could even be like love at first sight connection for some of you Capricorn. So it is, you know, as silly as that may sound to some of you, I really do believe that's something very, very deep and very awe-inspiring here. It's possibly something you haven't experienced before, especially upon your first meeting. But the Nine of Wands is defensiveness. It is resistance. It is seen as charging into battle. It is having your guard up. So if this person isn't like this personality-wise, I feel like the person that's coming in for you possibly does this for work, defends people. There's major reveals or launches or, you know, like headlines that happen around them at work. Maybe they work in journalism with the news, or uncovering people's secrets, uncovering their flaws, or uncovering where they need to be protective maybe as well with the Nine of Wands energy. But it could be that they have an anger temperament as well. It could be that they're quite defensive, opinionated, or they like to have a good debate as well here, Capricorn. Okay, the Hermit. This is a Virgo coming through with the Hermit energy. I definitely feel like this person keeps to themselves with the Hermit card. I definitely feel like they've been a hermit in their dating life. If they've legally divorced or separated, or you know, they've been involved in a string of relationships, I feel like for the most part they've always felt like they're on their own. They've never felt they've met someone that's their match or someone that they want to get involved with. So I think they've either been single for a long time with the Hermit because he is an autonomous figure. I think they're very intellectually inclined. I think they're very curious by nature. I also see them quite withdrawn and maybe even a little bit introverted. They're definitely more reserved, Capricorn. With the Hermit energy, it is a sign of Virgo, so I feel like they're very analytical. Virgos are ruled by the planet Mercury, so their communication skills are rival those of their air signs. And with the Hermit card, I also feel like this person isn't very much of a social butterfly, might have a string of friendships, but nothing really deep and meaningful. I feel like it's just surface level. Again, I think it takes them quite a little bit to open up, well, quite a lot actually, to open up and allow people into their lives fully. The Hermit is searching for something. I feel like they're in search. It's also the guardian, the gatekeeper. So I feel like this person is very, very protective over themselves, their heart, the people that they love and care about. So they could have quite a protective or possessive streak within them. The Hermit there could be a reader into fantasy, into history, things like this with the Hermit card. They are a guardian though, so they do like to protect the people around them, so that's quite a benevolent nature that's coming in. But I do think they have some sort of self-governing business or creative talent with the Hermit card, or a very autonomous role, and it does involve analytics, it does involve creation, and it does involve major reveals is what I'm seeing here. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy coming through again. Financially, I think this person is very stable or very financially blessed in terms of assets, money, wealth, abundance. I feel like they have a lot of culture or talent. You know, they could be bilingual. They could have a lot of talents. I think they're very, anything they turn to, they've got a good hand at anything they turn to, so to speak. So they naturally have an element of prowess or ability, which is really nice with the Nine of Pentacles. I think they're complacent where they are in life, where they are in career. There's been a lot of emphasis on career with the Nine of Pentacles. I think they're happy with where they are. But I honestly think their life will get so much better when you come in, Capricorn, because look at that, you rule the Pentacles and that's them looking at you in such admiration. It's almost like they're enchanted by you, that you're a source of inspiration for them, almost like a muse, Capricorn. So be prepared, because this person is definitely very intrigued by you, your personality, your demeanor, your life goals, your interests, your desires, your passions, what gives you zest for life. There's a lot of admiration here, and for some of you, you're going to meet this person through work, or there's an already established friendship or communication between you and this person. But I almost feel like they're observing you from afar, and for some of you, it's not in a stalking way, but I feel like this person has pictured you. Like I said, it's something about a muse, so I almost feel like this person has maybe drawn an artwork for you, or wrote a song with lyrics based on you, and you know, it's consider it as flattery, really. I mean, I don't see them to be a stalker. So I think so far so good, but there's a lot of admiration here. Okay, the World card, they definitely could be foreign. They could come from a different religion or background to you, Capricorn here. I feel like two worlds are coming together. I feel like you come from very different worlds, very different classes, very different interests, very different common, you know, in fact, you probably don't have much in common here with the World card. I feel like you're two worlds, but you're merging together and you're drawn in together. You know, without getting into the details, what draws planets, you know, to become planets, or what draws worlds together. Well, scientifically, accretion for one thing, gravity, anti-gravity, space, time. There's so much things that are involved into drawing you closer to this person. So I feel like things are happening now, Capricorn, and it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it, because I honestly feel like something is happening behind the scenes through the energies that we cannot see, through the forces that are at work right now, Capricorn, is bringing your world to this person. Your worlds apart, but your worlds are going to come together in a very, very big way, in a life-altering way here with the High Priestess. So yes, they could be foreign. They could work for an international global company. They might be well known to the world creatively, artistically, through analytics, work for a business that's very reputable, very well known, very successful here with the World card. I feel like they're well traveled, they're quite worldly, they're aware of different cultures. They could have a mix of different cultures and or ancestry within their genealogy as well. So that's very interesting here with the World card. I love it. I think your world is about to change with this person. You're going to be introduced to a new world. You're going to see the world with this person, possibly travel involved. The Moon, this is Cancer, the sign of Cancer. The attachment these people form when they genuinely do get attached is very strong and very lifelong. So I'm seeing there's a lot of memorable moments that you will create with this person here. The Moon symbolizes this person is extremely intuitive or has intuitive ability, especially in conjunction with the High Priestess, the Magician, the Hermit. They're very naturally intuitive to other people's thoughts, feelings. They're definitely an empath here with the Moon card. Sometimes I feel like they may lead a double life, or they may pretend to be someone they're not. You can see the mask here. So it's either A, they may perform for other people, or they may lead a double life and be very spiritually inclined, but not actually reveal this to many people. So they may be, say, for example, a tarot reader on the side and not reveal this to anyone, or they may be a clairvoyant on the side, but it's almost like there's a side to them that not many people know about. And sometimes they wear a mask. You know, it is creativity. I think they're quite whimsical. They're definitely very emotional. I can see that, you know, although they've had things that are only surface level, I think what you're going to have, if the Moon is any indication, what you're going to have together is very, very deep here, Capricorn. You know, the Moon is all about emotion. It's a push and pull. You can't help but be drawn to this person, and this person can't help but be drawn to you, is what I'm seeing with the Moon card. It's a very nurturing energy. I feel like they're a source of comfort for a lot of people in their life. Again, something about inspiration and muses comes to mind with the Moon card as well. But this is powerful. You've got the High Priestess, the World card, the Moon. This is a higher power that's bringing the two of you together. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming through with the Page of Cups energy. Sometimes I feel like this person is a fish out of water. So I feel like they have a natural habitat that they like to be in. And it could be amongst books. It could be there with their head in the books. This could be in traveling. This could be in them delving into their spirituality, getting in touch with, you know, their psychic ability maybe. But I almost feel like they have a natural habitat here with the Page of Cups. Again, this points to their intuition. I almost feel like she's concocting something. You can see she's sitting on this snail here with the cup, and she's soaking in the aroma. So I feel as though this person is getting a taste. I think right now, actually, so as I'm speaking, I think they're getting a taste of what love or relationships could actually be like. Again, for a lot of you, this person hasn't experienced this as yet, but when you come into their path, Capricorn, you're going to change this for them. So you're drawing closer. It's coming closer. you know, when the fishes are swimming around and wanting to make their wishes come true. So it's quite an accommodating energy. I think this person is quite accommodating for other people. So they're quite generous. They do things for other people because not for something in return, or not because they hope karma will give them something back, but because it makes them genuinely feel good, is what I'm seeing with the Page of Cups. Let's have a look and see when and where the two of you will meet. Eight of Cups, the Emperor, Temperance card, and the Justice card. Okay, Eight of Cups can point to a journey or an exotic physical location. So some of you are meeting on travels, either traveling for work, or this person may be traveling to your city, state, country, and the two of you actually connect through travels or through journey. I also feel for some of you a spiritual path is going to lead you to this person. So you may meet at an astrology shop, you may meet at a meditation center. I feel like spirituality, or maybe it's just a hike. You know, going on a really long hike for your spiritual self, for your mind, your body, your soul. And this could be the journey that brings you to this person, Capricorn, with the Eight of Cups. But it's the search for more depth. It's the search for something deeper. I almost feel like this person is going to come into your life at a time when you're seeking deeper understanding of what life is. Maybe the philosophy of life, the religion of the religion of life, the religion of life ways, of prophets, of gods, of messiahs, of spiritual leaders, of enlightened people that have lived on this planet years before us. So I feel like it's going to happen somewhere on a quest. You do also have the card of the Emperor, which is the time of Aries, roughly March 21st or April 19th. For some of you, this is the time when you're meeting. With the Emperor energy there, it could be at a time when you're competing against someone else. It could be at a time when you're accepting a challenge. And Aries signs are very good at this. When they see a challenge and they believe something is for them, they're there to conquer. They really are. So I feel like you're tackling something here. There's a goal that you have in mind, and you'll be achieving this goal or setting out to achieve this goal, and this person will show up in your life around this time. Now, moving on with the Temperance card, this could be around the time of Sagittarius. This could be at a time when you meet with this person. Again, your lives will intertwine, your cups will flow. There's an interconnection here. There's an interwoven meeting. And this is an angel. So I feel like what you may deem as a coincidence, a very coincidental meeting, is actually the universe playing Cupid, and the two of you are being brought together in the most beautiful way. The Temperance card is all about moderation, and it's a time when you have balance and love in your life, Capricorn. It's a time when you've maintained your relationships. It's a time where everything going on in your life has a place, has a time. You finally have found some sort of equilibrium, because that's what the Temperance card is. And this is when this person is coming in a very big way. It's a moment of enlightenment. Absolutely. The next card over is the Justice card, which does rule the time of Libra. So you are looking roughly September 23rd to October 22nd. For some of you, it's associated with law, the government, councils, or something about balance, but it could be around contracts. So say, for example, you may receive a contract from work, and then this person comes into your path. You may receive some sort of government documents, it could be visa, it could be immigration papers, something that you're waiting on, and then this person shows up into your life. It could be near a courthouse, near a police station, near a place of government, of law, or litigation of some kind here as well with the Justice card. But again, it's karma. Really coincidental meeting, but I'm honestly thinking it's all meant to be. It's all part of a larger plan here. So that's very beautiful to see. I will leave it at that though, Capricorn.